problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome back to Groton, South Dakota and Lock Cars Field. This is Pat Kraus bringing you the 2024 Class B Junior Legion State Tournament. We are on to game number 7 of the tournament, game number 3 of the day, our first winner's bracket game. We're going to see Beresford Post 72 taking on Winter-Colome Post 169. Both these teams were victorious yesterday in their first round matchups. Beresford defeated Wynn 6-4, and Winter-Colome defeated Clark 9-2 to get them to this matchup today. Quick recap of the day's action so far. 2 games in the books today. In the first game this morning, Clark defeated Wynn 10-4, 10-2. I can't remember what the score was, but anyway, Clark was victorious. They move into the 5th place game. And the game before this, Groton defeated Falkton 14-4 in 5 innings. So that's our 5th place matchup. Will be Clark and Groton. Starting lineups here for the game here. We'll do that here in just a little bit. But just a quick little, again, tomorrow at 12:30 we'll see the 5th place game, Clark and Groton. The winner of this game will move into the championship game. Loser will move down to the 3rd place game. And our last game today will be Lennox and Martin, and the winner of that will be in the championship game, and the loser will go to the 3rd place game. And after the next 2 games are completed, we will have our placing game set for tomorrow, and we'll go over that as necessary. And we're introducing the winner team right now. We'll go through it. We'll go through Beresford's lineup right now. Leading off at second base, Ashton Oberly. And second batter, Aiden Bobzine playing shortstop. Tucker Martz is at third base, batting third. Batting fourth is Alec Austin, He's at first base. Catchers Noah Schoenfelder batting fifth. Evan Hake is the designated hitter, batting sixth. Batting seventh is Miles Eide, and he's in center field. Tommy Wolf is in right field, and Jax Fickbohm is in left field, batting ninth. Pitcher for Beresford is Kason Voss. For Winter-Colome, we have Camden Anderson, and he's doing the pitching, batting first. Batting second, Quincy Phillips, he's catching. Jackson Day is in right field, batting third. Batting fourth, Dylan Brandis at third base. Keegan Littau is in center field, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Aiden Schroeder, and he's playing shortstop. Playing left field and batting seventh is Brody Calhoun. Carter Craven is at second base, batting eighth. Batting ninth is Carter Foster, and he is at first base. Coaches for the respective teams for Beresford is Jesse Voss and Neil Bobzine, along with Brian Hake and Jamie Martz. And for Winter-Colome, get there a second here, is Kirk Calhoun and Jason Beeler as the starting lineups finish here. Again, these are winners bracket games. The winners will advance to the championship game tomorrow in the probably late afternoon, early evening. And the loser of this game will fall to the third and fourth place game, which will be probably around the 2:30, 3 o'clock. About this time tomorrow will be the third place game. So we've got 2 more games yet today, 3 tomorrow, and that will wrap up our tournament here. While we have a chance here again, as I mentioned in our other games, a giant thank you to all of our sponsors for making this possible. As the coaches go through and shake hands, we're going to keep it right here as we listen in as our athletic commissioners read the code of sportsmanship to the players. All right, and we are ready for baseball now.
The umpires today, Mr. Dalton Locke behind the plate, Ace O'Shea, Matt Rohrbach on the bases.
Local crew here as Dalton Locke behind home plate. Ace Boucher on the bases along with Matt Rohrbach. And again, looks like Winter is going to take the field here. We'll set the defense for Winter-Colome as they are the home team on the scoreboard. Outfield, left to right, in left is Brody Calhoun. Center field is Keegan Litauen, and right field is Jackson Day. Around the infield, third to first. At third base is Dylan Brandis. At shortstop is Aiden Schroeder. At second base is Carter Craven, and at first base is Carter Foster. And the battery for Winter here in this semifinal game behind the dish is Quincy Phillips, and on the mound is Camden Anderson. 3 guaranteed hitters for Beresford here in the first inning. It'll be Ashton Oberle, Aiden Bobzine, and Tucker Martz. And, of course, Alec Austin if they are able to extend that inning. Again, beautiful day here at the ballpark. We've been very fortunate with our weather so far this weekend, and looks to be hopefully something that holds on throughout the remainder of the weekend as we're getting down to it. We have 11 games total this weekend. We are on game number 6, so we're past the halfway, or excuse me, game number 7. So we're past our halfway point of the tournament. 2 more today and 3 more tomorrow, so 5 games still up for grabs. Our first placing matchup is already set, and that is the 5th place game, which will feature a couple of familiar foes, Groton and Clark. These 2 teams have played a few times this year and played each other in the region tournament about a week and a half ago. So they'll give it a go tomorrow to see who comes away with 5th place. The other games, the third and the championship and the 3rd place matchups, will be determined based on the results of these semifinal games. So Ashton Oberle is going to step to the plate, second baseman for Beresford. He's going to lead things off. And our first pitch here is a ball, and that first pitch comes at 3:09, and they're 75 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Again, 75 and partly cloudy. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is hit sharply to third. Brandis up with it. Nice play there by Dylan Brandis for the first out. Brandis able to manage that with his hat falling off and everything. Makes a nice play, fields it cleanly. Good strong throw over there. So Anderson throws 2 pitches and gets an out. I'm going to bring Aiden Bobzine to the plate. First pitch to Bobzine's in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. We're at the top of the first inning of semifinals. The 0-1 swung on and grounded up the middle. Off the glove of Schroeder. And no play at first. Good attempt there by Aiden Schroeder at shortstop as he laid out, and ball just hits off the tip of his glove. Tucker Martz is going to be the hitter now. Martz playing third base for Beresford. Aiden Schroeder was the pitcher yesterday in Winter-Colome's victory over Clark through a very, very good game. Check over at first is not in time. Tucker digs back in. Martz back in the box. His first pitch misses high. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Anderson gets the sign. Now he's set. The 1-0 runner goes. Phillips throw down to second. Right on the money. And Bob Zine doesn't even get to the base as he's cut down trying to steal. Outstanding play there by Quincy Phillips as he popped out and threw an absolute dart down to second. And that's going to be the second out of the inning. Anderson comes back now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looking to get out of here, facing only the minimum 3 hitters in this first inning. And the 1-2 swung on and missed, and he does just that as Tucker Martz goes down swinging. Beresford sends 3 to the plate. They get no runs on 1 hit. They leave none. After half inning, no score. Coming up for Winter-Colome in the bottom half, it'll be Camden Anderson, Quincy Phillips, and Jackson Day. We'll have those 3 batters in the bottom half of the first when we come back to Lockhurst Field after this break.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
And welcome back to semifinal action here in Groton, South Dakota at Lockhurst Field. Here at the 2024 Class B Junior Legion State Tournament. We're in the bottom of the first inning, and we'll set the defense here for Beresford. In left field, it'll be Jax Fickbohm. In center field, Miles Eide. Right field, Tommy Wolf. In the infield, third to first at third base is Tucker Martz. Shortstop, Aiden Bob Zine. Second base is Ashton Oberly, and at first base is Alec Austin. And the battery for Beresford in this semifinal game behind the plate calling the pitches is Noah Schoenfelder. And on the bump is Kason Voss. Guaranteed hitters here for Winter-Colome will be Camden Anderson, Quincy Phillips, and Jackson Day. Those are the 1, 2, 3 hitters for Winter-Colome. As Voss finishes up his warm-up pitches, and Schoenfelder fires the ball down to second base. Again, if you're able to come on out, I encourage you to do so. The complex is set up nicely. A lot of the work been done. Field looks great. If you're not, be sure to tune in or encourage friends and family members to tune in to our coverage. Camden Anderson's going to lead things off here for Winter-Colome. First pitch down and away for ball 1 from Kason Voss. Beresford wearing white jerseys, white pants. Winter-Colome in their blue jerseys, gray pants. 2-0 the count to the leadoff hitter, Camden Anderson. Quincy Phillips waiting on deck. And the 2-0 misses. 3-0. Again, we've seen this we've seen this a fair amount of times with some of our pitchers. They takes them a little bit of time to get used to it out there. And the 3-0 is in there for a strike. Count now 3 balls and 1 strike. Anderson had himself a pretty good game yesterday. 2-3 hits. The 3-1 and misses low, and he leads off the game for Winter-Colome with a walk.
Number 6, the catcher, Quincy Phillips.
Quincy Phillips now coming to the plate. Third base coach for Winter-Colome going through a series of signs. Tucker Martz is going to creep up a little bit on the grass. See if there's maybe a bunt possibly. He doesn't square around. Pitch misses high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Anderson leads from first. Phillips swinging, pops it foul out of play. Count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Camden Anderson gets his lead from first. Pretty good lead over there. Does not go. Phillips takes low. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Kason Voss doing the pitching for Beresford. 2-1 misses. 3-1 now again. As Voss struggling to find that zone. 3-1 the count. Anderson at first. Phillips up to bat. The 3-1. And that misses. And Phillips is going to walk for the second consecutive batter to walk this inning. And now with 2 on, Jackson Day is going to come up.
Number 37, right fielder Jackson Day.
Third base coach telling Day to look down here and take some signs. We'll see here maybe this time. I don't know, it's a 3-hitter and first time through, but he does not square, swinging, fouls it off. No balls and 1 strike. Phillips leads from first, Anderson from second. Winter looking to break in here right away. The 0-1 misses high. And Voss having some trouble out there trying to find the zone. The 1-1, runners go, double steal, and Anderson is in safely. Good jump there by the runners as they are able to pull off the double steal and put themselves 90 feet closer. 1-2 the count. Looks like Beresford's already got somebody up in the bullpen down the right field line. And the 1-2 swung on, fouled back, and Day stays alive in the at-bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackson Day. Jay Day playing right field today. He was the designated hitter yesterday. Voss comes set. And Day swings through it, and he's down swinging for out number 1.
Now batting for Winter, for 43, third baseman Dylan Brentis.
Gonna be a little conference at the mound here. Looks like shortstop, catcher, and pitcher are going to talk things over here. Dylan Brand is going to be the batter for Winter-Colome. Had himself a couple hits, a couple RBIs yesterday. I think maybe they're talking about maybe changing signs up a little bit here as Quincy Phillips out on second base, maybe trying to tip his batter, his teammate, as to what's coming. So telling him switch him up a little bit or have a little system a little to go through. Brandis swings through the first pitch. First strike 1. We have another conference here again, I think again, they're trying to figure out a way to kind of disguise their signs a little bit, as it looks like runner out second base. Phillips is trying to tip the pitches. Taking his lead now. Anderson leading from third. in, does it again. This time no swing by Brandis. The 1-1 swung on and grounded up the middle. That's going to be knocked down by second baseman, but it gets away from him. 1 run scores on the play. Camden Anderson scores. That'll be an RBI single for Dylan Brandis. Keegan Littell going to be the hitter, going to be the batter now for Winter-Colome. With 1 out, runners on first and third. Good piece of hitting there by Dylan Brandis. As he hit it sharply up the middle. Tough play there. Good effort by Ashton Oberle as he laid out. Got a glove on it, but it did roll away from him. And 21 here now. Littell going to be the batter. Brandis leads from first. First pitch is inside. The 1-0 from Voss. In the dirt, good stop by Schoenfelder. Keeps the runners at first and third. Littell digs in. And the 2-0 from Voss. Swung on and grounded through the left side. That's going to be through for a base hit. Phillips is going to score. Brandis is going to advance to second. And Littell is aboard with a 1-out RBI single. Runners on first and second. Aiden Schroeder is now going to be the batter. Aiden Schroeder now playing shortstop today. Again, was his pitcher yesterday. First pitch misses inside. Schroeder threw himself a gem of a game yesterday. 98 pitches. Complete game to defeat Clark. The 1-0 on the outside corner. Count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Winter-Colome jumping out here, 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. The 1-1, that misses up and away, 2-1. Voss looks in at Schoenfelder for the sign, now he's set. And the 2-1 in the dirt, nice stop by Schoenfelder as he's able to keep the runners at first and second. 3 balls and 1 strike count here to the Winter-Colome shortstop, Aiden Schroeder. Schroeder looking to get into the act here a little bit. 3-1, and that's going to miss, and he's going to load the bases now. Bases loaded now for Winter-Colome. Brody Calhoun coming to the plate now. Calhoun playing left field. And we're going to have a visit to the mound for Beresford. While we have the time, again, kind of recap so far our action for those of you just tuning in. First game of the day this morning, we saw Clark defeat Wynn to advance to the 5th place game. And the game before this, we saw Groton beat Falkton 14-4 by way of the 5-inning, 10-run rule. And so that's our first matchup for tomorrow at 12:30. Clark will take on Groton to decide who is the 5th place team and the 6th place team in the Junior Legion Class B state tournament. And then we still have 2 more games today, 2 semifinal games. Winners will advance to the championship game and the losers will move into the 3rd place game. Both games played tomorrow. Again, kind of a rolling schedule. Things will start off tomorrow at 12:30 with the 5th place game and then continue on through into the early evening. Conference over. First pitch swung on and missed. That's Brody Calhoun again, left fielder. And Voss comes with a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded for Winter-Colome. And the 0-1 swung on and missed as he chased one a little bit out of the zone. Beresford brings their infield in here in the first inning, trying to keep Winter-Colome just at 2 runs, trying to cut that run off at home. And the 0-2 swung on and missed, and Calhoun goes down swinging for out number 2. Carter Craven now going to come to the plate. Craven playing second base, wearing number 33. This will be the 30th pitch of the game for Voss. And it's popped up, and that will bounce off the dugout and out of play over the right first base side over Beresford's dugout. So Voss gets ahead. Gets ahead here, no balls and 1 strike. And the 0-1 swung on and missed as Craven kind of chased one upstairs a little bit. 2 in for Winter-Colome so far, trying to add. And the 0-2. Swung on, fouled into the net. Craven stays alive in the at-bat, spoils that one. No balls, 2 strikes. Voss steps off as one of the Beresford coaches goes over and gets that foul ball, tosses it back to home plate umpire Dalton Locke. Voss is set now in the 0-2 on the way to Craven. And that's going to hit him. And he's going to be aboard, and that's going to score another run. Brandis is going to come in from third. Littell moves to third, Schroeder to second. And Craven will be on first after being hit by the pitch. Pitch came in inside, and he raised his arms up, and that's going to bring the Beresford coach out of the dugout. This will be second visit, so going to have to be a pitching change. And looks like there's already a player coming out of the dugout. And it looks like we're going to have, so Case and Voss is going to come out of the game. Coaches are talking to the umpires here to make sure we know the changes. Looks like number 19, Ethan Bobzine, coming in to pitch. Bobzine pitched yesterday. Came in at the end of the game and threw 15 pitches. So
Number 19, Ethan Bobzine.
So that would be the change here as Bobzine goes through his warm-up pitches. Again, if you're watching our stream, and you have been watching, on the bottom line there, you see a scroll across the bottom of names and businesses and so on. Those are the sponsors for our live stream, and without them, we're not able to bring this coverage for you. So, want to send out a big thank you to them for making this possible and allowing me the opportunity to do this. Something that when we found out we were hosting the state tournament here in Groton, I immediately told our foundation board members that I would be more than happy to broadcast all the games. We did it a few years ago. I think 4 or 5 years ago we had the Junior Legion State Tournament here in Groton, and I did all those games. And then I think 3 years ago we had the State Legion Tournament here in Groton, and I broadcasted them as well. And it's just an enjoyable experience to be able to watch baseball played at a high level, some good teams, and then bring the coverage to you. For those of you who aren't able to attend here, I know we've got some teams with some distance here. These two in particular, Winter-Colome and Beresford, having to travel a ways. I know it's not always easy for all family members and friends to make it, so I'm glad we're able to bring this to you. Bobzine's first pitch to Carter Foster is fouled off out of play. 3-0 is the score. 3-0 our score here. Winter-Colome has pushed 3 across here in the bottom of the first. Bases are still loaded, and this is the 9th batter of the inning. The 0-1 grounded up the middle and going to be picked up by shortstop and fired across. And the ball gets away from the first baseman, and 2 runs are going to score on the play. Foster hustling down the line. Littell scores on the play. Schroeder scores on the play as he was hustling. Craven's going to be at third on the throw. And Foster aboard on the error. And that's going to turn the lineup over and bring up Camden Anderson for the second time this inning. Score now 5-0 Winter-Colome. First pitch to Anderson, swung on, fouled. Little cue shot off the end of the bat over the 0-1. Again, 10th player to bat here in this inning. The 0-1 swung on and fouled again. Again, Anderson way out in front as he's hit a couple of cue shots off the end of the bat. No balls, 2 strikes. Bob Zine in relief here already in the top or the bottom of the first inning. The 0-2 misses just off the plate. That's Ethan Bob Zine. Aiden Bob Zine pitched yesterday through 107 pitches, so he will not see the mound today. And the 1-2 swung on and lifted in the infield. Second baseman under, that would be Ashton Oberly, and he puts it away for the out. But 5 runs on 2 hits. They leave a couple runners after 1 complete. 5-0 Winter-Colome. Coming up for Beresford in the top of the second inning, it's going to be Alec Austin, Noah Schoenfelder, and Evan Hake. And we'll have that when we come back after this break.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
And welcome back to semifinal action here at 2024 Class B Junior Legion State Tournament. 5-0 Winter-Colome as they put a 5 spot up in the bottom half of the first inning. Nice way to start the game for them. Alec Austin going to lead things off here for Beresford. First pitch misses high and tight. Brushes him back off the plate. Camden Anderson pitching here again for Winter. His second inning, that was just his 8th pitch. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. 1-1. Swung on and hit hard, foul. That was hit a long way, but foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Anderson gets ahead here. And the 1-2. Just off the inside corner. Again, trying to nibble, see where the home plate umpire is going to give him. And from the line, the 2-2. Swung on and grounded to third base, and it's going to be just foul. As third baseman Dylan Brandis picks it up and fires it back to the pitcher. And the 2-2 swung on and hit sharply past Brandis and into left field. Well hit ball there by Alec Austin to get things started for Beresford here in the top of the second inning. Still a lot of game left here, and Beresford looking to just chip away. They don't have to try to score all 5 back right here, but scoring here would be ideal for them, just to keep them in it and kind of slow the momentum of Winter-Colome. Noah Schoenfelder, the batter, he squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Schoenfelder doing the catching again today. Does a nice job back there. Alec Austin gets his lead from first. And the 0-1 swung on and grounded to short. Schroeder on to second for 1. No return for 2, so they do get the out at second. Austin goes in hard to break it up, so they do get one. Schoenfelder on first on the fielder's choice. One out, runner on first. Evan Hake, the batter. He is the designated hitter today. First pitch misses outside. Ball one. One ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 swung out and popped up on the infield. Craven calls for it, and he puts it away for out number 2. Miles Eide comes to the plate. Eide playing center field today for Winter-Colome, or excuse me, for Beresford. Noah Schoenfelder, the runner at first, reached by way of a fielder's choice. First Heidi's outside. Anderson's falling behind a couple of the batters here, looking to get back in it now and even it up. And the 1-0 runner goes. Ground ball up the middle. Schroeder up with it. He's going to fire across. Not in time. As Eide hustling down the line. Schoenfelder was off with the pitch. Eide hustling down the line. Good speed as he beats it out. A little life from the Beresford crowd. With 2 outs, they got runners on first and second. Tommy Walth is going to be the batter, number 1. Walth playing right field. And the first pitch to Walth is in there for a strike. Beresford's coach here at third getting after the runners. I don't know if he had something on there or not, but the 0-1, runner's going. Hard line drive back to the pitcher, and he's able to corral it for out number 3. Beresford trying to get some things going, but they get a couple hits, leave a couple, but they don't score any. After 1.5, 5-0 Winter-Colome. We're going to have Phillips, Day, and Brandes when we come back here for the bottom of the second inning, and we'll bring you those batters when we come back to Lockhart Field after this break.
Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
And we're back here in Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. I'm Pat Kraus, bringing you all of the state tournament action here of the Class B Junior Legion State Tournament. 5-0 the score here is Winter-Colome put up a 5 spot in the bottom of the first inning. They batted around, sent 10 to the plate. Quincy Phillips is going to lead things off for Winter-Colome here in the second inning. He walked and scored in his first plate appearance. First pitch in there for a strike. Ethan Bobzine in relief of Kason Voss. The 0-1 misses down low. Check down at first and no swing. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Winter-Colome catcher, Quincy Phillips. The 1-1 misses high. 2-1 now. Again, Ethan Bobzine came in relief back in the first inning. The 2-1, and that's going to miss inside. 3-1. The 3-1 misses for ball 4. And Phillips is aboard with a leadoff walk. His second walk of the game. I don't think, to be honest with you, if I went back and looked at yesterday's action, I don't think he had. Throw, pickoff attempt. Phillips at first, gets by. And he's going to come around second. He's going to try for third. Throw comes in. Good throw. And it is not in time. And Phillips is in safely at third. Again, pickoff attempt over at first. Gets away from first baseman Alec Austin. And Austin, good strong throw from the fence over there by the bullpen. But Phillips on third, nobody out. And Jackson Day sends one into right field. And he's going to tag. It's going to be a play at the plate. Good throw is a little offline, and Phillips is going to score. Jackson Day credited with a sacrifice fly, RBI. And Dylan Brandis is going to come to the plate. Brandis had a sharp single in his first at bat, came around and scored. 1 out, bases empty. But Winter-Colome does tack another run on as they now lead 6-0. First pitch to Brandis is in their first strike. And the 0-1, that stays high. Misses just up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Winter-Colome leading 6-0. And the 1-1 swung on, hit hard to the left side. Nice pickup there by shortstop. And not in time. Good play there by Bobzine. Backhand play in the hole. Just short hop the throw. And Brandis is going to be aboard. And we'll see here what official scores give. They do give a throwing error there on shortstop. Aiden showing, or excuse me, not Aiden. Aiden Bobzine. Got Aiden Schroeder for Winter and Aiden Bobzine for Beresford. Both of them playing shortstop. First pitch there to Keegan Littau is in there for a strike. Littau singled and scored back in the first inning. Again, 5-run first inning. Kind of got things rolling for Winter-Colome. Brandis takes his lead from first. And the 0-1. Check swing, but he did go. No balls and 2 strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Ethan Bobzine trying to work around some things here. And the 0-2. That misses up and away. Good take there by Littau. He doesn't go up and chase. Ethan Bobzine still working here for Beresford. The 1-2 misses low. Again, Bobzine trying to work fast, and it doesn't seem to be working in his favor too much here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. That misses up and away. 3-2. Bobzine had Littau down, no balls and 2 strikes, and now back to a full count. And 3-2 on the outside corner, and Littau goes down looking for out number 2. Good pitch there by Ethan Bobzine. With 2 strikes, he hits the spot. Good spot there. Going to bring up Aiden Schroeder. Schroeder playing shortstop today. First pitch from Bobzine is in the dirt. Nice pick up there by Schoenfelder. Bob Zine set, and the 1-0 comes home. Misses high, count now 2 balls and no strikes. A 2-0 swung on and grounded to short. Aiden Bobzine up with it. He puts it away, shuffles over to second for the force out Brandis for the 3rd out. But Winter-Colome does get one.
Winter-Colome scores 1 run and no hits.
No hits. They left one on. 6-0 Winter-Colome. Coming up for Beresford, it's going to be Jax Fickbone, and then back to the top of the order with Oberle and Bobzine, and we'll have the top of the 3rd inning when we come back after this break.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions.
And welcome back here to championship round action, semifinal action. Winter-Colome leading 6-0 over Beresford. As between innings, we have had a little question on the pitch counts, getting that all squared away here as a change quite a few years ago in the pitching rules. Now pitchers are only allotted a certain number of pitches, and based on the number of pitches they throw determines how many days rest they have to have before they can pitch again and what their daily limit is. Used to be innings, now it's pitches. First pitch swinging by Jax Fickbone, and going to be a lazy fly ball into left, and Brody Calhoun puts it away pretty easily for out number 1. Gunners break. Ashton Oberle going to come back up here. Oberle led off the game for Beresford and batting leadoff in the batting order. 0 for 1. Grounded out his first at bat. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. Camden Anderson still pitching for Winter-Colome. The 1-0 just off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. 25th pitch of the game for Winter-Colome's pitcher, Camden Anderson. The 2-0 is inside. 3-0 now. Again, 1 pitch, 1 out, and then comes back and throws 3 consecutive balls. Fortunately, that seems to be a pretty common thing for a lot of pitchers. That 3-0 misses inside. Kind of spins Oberle off the plate. And he's going to be on with a 1-out walk. Aiden Bobzine going to be the batter now. Bobzine had a base hit in his first at bat, and then was caught stealing second by Quincy Phillips. So 1 out. And he drives one into right field, and Jackson Day puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting number 2, the third baseman, Tucker Marcus.
So Anderson's thrown 2 pitches to get 2 outs, but then had to turn through 4 or 5 pitches and a walk to Oberle. First pitch to Tucker Martz is in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Martz playing third base for Beresford. He struck out his first at bat. Check over at first is not in time. Anderson looks in at Phillips, getting his sign. Now he's set. Runner takes a big hop over there at first. Runner goes. Swung on. Phillips throw down to second. Again, in plenty of time. And again, Oberly cut down for the third out. Good throw there by Quincy Phillips. I think Beresford's going to have to do some thinking about that from here on out. 6-0 after 2.5. And coming up for Winter-Colome in the bottom half of the third, it'll be Brody Calhoun, Carter Craven, and Carter Foster. And we'll have that for you when you come back after this break.
Your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here.
Brody Calhoun going to lead things off for Winter-Colome here in the bottom of the third inning. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Calhoun struck out his first at bat back in the first inning. Ethan Bobzine still in relief. And the 0-1, he squares the bunt, pulls it back. Count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. March charging hard over here at third. He was playing back a little bit, but once he squared around, he hustled in. Now he's staying in, about a step off the grass. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Calhoun swings through it. Bob Zine looking in at Schoenfeld. He gets the sign. Now the 1-2. Misses off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here so far. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Calhoun leading things off for Winter-Colome. 0 for 1 with the strikeout. The 2-2. Misses high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Calhoun trying to do his job as the leadoff hitter here in the inning, and that's to get on base. And the 3-2. Swung on, popped up, foul out of play. Three-two the count to the Winter-Colome left fielder. 3-2 swung on, popped up in the infield. Second baseman Oberly has it measured, and he's going to put it away for out number 1. And quick update here from the state amateur baseball tournament, Class B down in Mitchell. Millbank Fire Chiefs are leading 4-1 over the Hartford Humboldt Gamecocks in first round action. First round action of the tournament will wrap up tomorrow morning, I believe. Craven first pitch swing, going to be a tough play. Oberly comes across, nice play from second, but what's the call? Safe is the call as Craven hustled down the line. And we're going to give him a single there. Craven, a big kid, big tall kid, but moves pretty well. Nice play there by Oberly as he came across and cut it off in front. And came back, had to throw across his body though, so couldn't get as much on the throw as he would like. And Craven hustling, beat it out. Carter Foster now the batter. First pitch in there for a strike. Foster reached on an error in his last at bat, so officially 0 for 1. 1 out, runner on first for Winter-Colome. We're in the bottom of the third inning. And the 0-1 swung on and missed. And Foster kind of was waved at that one. He kind of stepped out and was out in front of it, and now stepping back in, hoping to keep the at-bat alive here, get a piece of something, foul it off, put it in play. The 0-2 swung on and missed, and Foster down swinging for out number 2. That's going to bring Camden Anderson to the plate. Anderson doing the pitching today for Winter-Colome. First pitch to Anderson's in there for a strike. Anderson 0 for 1 today with a run score. Walked in his first plate appearance, flied out in his second. And the 0-1 from Bob Zine. Swung on and hit into center. And it's going to be tracked down, caught. Nice running catch out there by center fielder Miles Eide to record the out. Eide went a long way for that. Caught that on a dead run. Good play there. As Camden Anderson comes out, all he can really do is smile about that. But no runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left, and going into the top of the 4th inning, 6-0 for Beresford. We'll have Martz, Austin, and Schoenfelder, and we'll have the top of the 4th when we come back after this.
In times
Keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here,
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota, and Lockhurst Field as we are into our winter side of the bracket. Winter-Colome right now leading 6-0 over Beresford in our first semifinal matchup. Winner of this game will advance to the championship game, and the loser of this game will fall down into the third place game.
Now back at Beresford, number 2, the third baseman,
Tucker Martz is going to be the leading off here for Beresford in the top of the 4th inning. Camden Anderson still pitching, doing a nice job, only at 30 pitches. First pitch swinging by Martz. Anderson back on the mound. He likes to work quick. The 0-1 swung on and hit hard up the middle. That's going to be through for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there by Tucker Martz. I got it on Game Changer. Alec Austin now going to come to the plate. Austin singled in his last at bat. First pitch to Austin misses outside. The 1-0 misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes to Alec Austin. The 2-0 is in on the inside corner. Anderson gets one back here. 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, Beresford has somebody over warming up in their bullpen. 2-1, swung on and missed. Count comes back now even. Anderson fell behind. 2 balls and no strikes. Now quickly comes back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. March takes his lead from first. Not a real aggressive lead over there. And the 2-2 swung on, popped up high in the air. Calhoun has it measured. And he puts it away for out number 1. Quickly gets it back to the infield. They call that a big league fly ball there, as that one was up there for a while. Calhoun all kinds of time to settle under it and put it away for the out number 1. Noah Schoenfelder now going to bat here for Beresford, doing the catching. Schoenfelder reached on a fielder's choice in his previous at bat. Squares, pulls it back. Pitch called the ball. And we saw this a little bit from Beresford yesterday. They like to bluff that bunt. Strike called at him. Not sure if try a way to distract the pitcher or maybe help him see the pitch better when they're going to take one. I'm not quite sure, but I've seen it a lot from them. And the 1-1, that one misses. 2-1 now. And Anderson kind of trying to nibble on those corners, but unable to come up with them. The 2-1, that one misses. Now 3-1. Evan Hake stands on deck. 3-1 the count. To the Beresford catcher, Camden Anderson now comes set. And the 3-1 is in there for a strike, and that's going to fill the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 swung on, popped into short right field. Day coming hard. Craven going out. They're going to be a play at second. And in time to force Martz out at second. Good play there by, I want to say Craven made the play, or maybe Day. For the second out, Schoenfelder will be aboard. Evan Hake now the batter. Hake the DH today. 2 outs. First pitch misses. And the 1-0 swung on, hit into center field. Keeps drifting, gonna get over the center fielder's head. Miles Eide. Schoenfelder coming around third. He will score. And a 2-out RBI double for Evan Hake. My fault. Miles Eide plays for Beresford. Center fielder's Keegan Littow for Winter-Colome. Sometimes it's too many to keep track of. With 2 outs now, runner on second is Evan Hake. Miles Eide the batter. Beresford cracks into the scoring column with a RBI double. First pitch in there for a strike to Miles Eide. The 0-1 swung on and hit into right field. Day giving chase, and he will run it down, make a nice running catch out there in right field, and retire Eide for the 3rd out. So Beresford gets 1. On 2 hits, they leave 1. 6-1 our score after 3.5. Coming up for Winter-Colome in the 4th inning, bottom of the 4th, it'll be Phillips, Day, and Brandis, and we'll have the bottom of the 4th inning when we come back after this break.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And we're back here getting ready to start the bottom of the 4th inning. Winter-Colome leading 6-1. We're going to have a little bit longer in between time as Noah Schoenfelder, the catcher for Beresford, was on base and taking his time getting his catching equipment on. Quick little recap of the day. Recap of the day this morning. We saw Clark defeat Wynn to move into the 5th place game. Game before this, Groton took on Falkton and defeated them 14-4 to move into the 5th place game. The losses for Wynn and Falkton ends their tournament as we do not play the 7th and 8th place games, so they got their 2 games and unfortunately unable to continue on. Winner of this game will play in the championship game tomorrow, late afternoon, early evening. And the loser will move into the 3rd place game, and then we have one more semifinal game yet today between Lennox and Martin. Quincy Phillips is going to lead things off here for Winter-Colome. 2 walks and 2 runs scored so far today for Phillips. First pitch is in there for a strike. Ethan Bobzine still doing the pitching for Beresford. He came in relief back in the 1st inning. The 0-1 swung on and grounded to 3rd. And good pick over there at first base for the out. Nice play there by Tucker Martz, and a good pick over there at first base by first baseman Alec Austin. So Phillips is retired on the ground out for the first out. We have a pinch hit. Mason Beeler pinch hitting here for Jackson Day. Number 36, Mason Beeler, the pinch hitter for Winter-Colome. First pitch swinging. Chase one up around the letters. And the 0-1 from Bobzine misses high. Beeler doesn't chase this time. Again, Bobzine came in on the bottom of the 1st inning. He's done an okay job, only giving up 1 run since. The 1-0, that misses inside. A lot of the runs that are on the board are credited to starting pitcher Kason Voss. The 2-1 misses just off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike now. First at bat of the tournament for Mason Beeler. Looking to find his way on base. Dylan Brandis is on deck. Scheduled to be on deck anyway. And the 3-1. That one misses, and Beeler's going to be on with a 1-out walk. Dylan Brandis is going to come to the plate. Brandis put the ball in play. Both times he's batted, got a single and reached on an error. Scored a run back in that 5-run 1st inning. And Brandis, he's a free swinger. He's not afraid. If that first pitch is there, he likes to go after it. He's aggressive. First pitch swing popped up.
Foul ball, Frenzy, $6 foul ball.
Oh boy, hope nobody gets hurt over there. Lots of scrambling for that ball. $6 foul ball there. Brandis falls behind, no balls, 1 strike. As he fouls that one out of play. Again, for Brandis, that really doesn't mean much. He doesn't change his approach. He's still going to be aggressive. Swings at the next pitch, goes right through it. No balls and 2 strikes. Got himself a nice swing, good balance, good extension with his hands and his arms. And the 0-2 to Brandis. Misses high. He's got himself a pretty good disciplined eye up there as well. This looks like there's a ball player in there. Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. 6-1, Winter-Colome leading. Brandis hits one into left field. That's going to fall safely for a base hit. And again, Brandis, he's been a pretty tough out so far here in this tournament. See if I can go back here and look. One out, runners on first and second, and we've got Keegan Littau up to bat. First pitch misses high. Runners take their lead. Check at second is not in time. Close play there as Beeler drives, kind of half slide, half dives back in safely. Again, Ethan Bobzine is doing a good job here in relief for Beresford. And the 1-0 misses high. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes to Keegan Littau. Littau playing center field for Winter-Colome. Bobzine set, and the 2-0 misses. 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes. A walk here will load the bases for Aiden Schroeder. The 3-0. That's in there for a strike just below the letters. Bit of a high strike, but it's in there. Bobzine checks the runners. Now he's set. And the 3-1. That one misses, and that's going to be a walk issued to Keegan Littau. It's going to load the bases for Aiden Schroeder. So far today, Schroeder's been on twice, scored a run. Bases loaded and 1 out. Middle infielders playing back for 2, corners playing up. First pitch to Schroeder's in there for a strike. Bobzine steps off, calls time. Schroeder digs back in. Now Bobzine coming set. Bases loaded. The 0-1. That one gets away. Going to be a play at the plate. Beeler trying to score from third and is unsuccessful. Good hustle play there by Schoenfelder as he hustles back and cuts down Mason Beeler trying to score from third on the wild pitch. Other runners do move up. So Brandis at third and Littau at second. 2 outs now. Well, Winter-Colome still has an opportunity to score here if Schroeder's able to get a base hit. Swings at it, it's hanging up there in right field. And nice catch out there as that ball will almost hit the ground. Nice play there by Tommy Wolf. And Bobzine able to pitch out of the jam. Bases loaded and 1 out. And Winter-Colome unable to score. After 4 complete, it's 6-1 coming up for Beresford in the top of the 5th. It'll be Wolf, Fickbohm, and Oberle, and we'll have the top of the 5th when we come back after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here.
And we're back here in Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. This is Pat Kraus bringing you state tournament action. It's Class B Junior Legion action. Thank you for tuning in to the Groton Baseball Softball Foundation YouTube channel. Tommy Walt's going to lead things off here for Beresford. There was a little change here for Beresford's lineup. I believe Evan Hake, who's the designated hitter currently, is going to be the pitcher now. So he's coming in the game. Little squibber out the end of the bat. Anderson mishandles it initially, but then recovers and able to retire Tommy Walt. 1-3 for the first out. Again, one thing I noticed about these 8 and 9 hitters is they're aggressive. They like to swing early. And now we have a little confusion here, or question going on here. Not sure what's happening. As umpires Dalton Locke and Matt Rohrbach are conferring about something. Now they're going to bring third base umpire Ace Boucher into the mix. Not sure what happened there. Is after the out was recorded, I looked down at my book and then looked up, and now we're having a little discussion about something. Walt is still standing out there, so I'm wondering if they're asking if there was a little interference or obstruction there, but nothing to show of it. Call stands, out on the field, and now we can move on to our next batter, Jack Fickbone. Fickbone batting 9. He flew out to the center left fielder. First pitch swinging. Again, these eight and 9 hitters for Beresford. I noticed this yesterday too. They like to swing early, and it's paid off for them a little bit. The 0-1 that misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 misses inside. 2 balls, 1 strike to the left fielder, Jack Fickbone. The 2-1 misses in, 3-1. Camden Anderson still pitching for Winter-Colome. This will be pitch number 53. 3-1 misses, and Fickbone's going to draw a 1-out walk. As a coach, you don't like to see your pitcher walking the number 9 hitter to get to the top of the order. Ashton Overley is going to step to the plate. Overley walked his last at bat and was caught stealing. Fickbone bluffed a steal there. He doesn't go anywhere. Down 5-1. I don't foresee Beresford trying to steal any bases here. They've tried it twice and twice unsuccessful. The 1-0 is chopped foul. Count even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 swung on, chopped over here to third base. Brandis up with it. Good throw over to first in time for the out. Good play there by Dylan Brandis to retire Overley for the second out. Again, Brandis just a ball player over here. No batting gloves. Comes up. Fields it cleanly, makes a good hard throw over to first. 2 outs, runner on second now is Jack Fickbone, and Aiden Bobzine going to be the batter for Beresford. First pitch misses. Again, Beresford's been able to get guys on base, but Camden Anderson just somehow finds a way to get himself out of these jams. And the 1-0. That misses it low and away. Phillips stops it with a backhand. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 5th inning, 6-1, Winter-Colome leading. And the 2-0 swung on, fouled into the net. Good cut there by Bob Zine. Two and one the count now, 2 outs. This next pitch for Anderson will be his number 60, his 60th pitch of the ball game. And it's swung on and missed. Foul tipped into the glove. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We've got deuces here in the top of the 5th. Anderson comes set, checks Fickbohm at second, and the 2-2. And that misses high and tight. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Anderson looking to get out of this inning, preserve his pitches, and get his team back in the dugout. The 3-2. And that misses, and that's going to put Bob Zine on first base with a 2-out walk, and Tucker Martz is coming to the plate. Martz hit a soft blooper in his last at-bat. Phillips out to talk to his pitcher. They're kind of smiling out there, so maybe just joking around, trying to loosen the tension a little bit. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Tucker Martz, the batter. Martz struck out in his first at bat, singled in his second. Martz swings through the first pitch. I think he caught just a little piece of it, but Phillips able to hang on. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Again, Anderson trying to get out of a little bit of a jam here with runners on first and second. And the 0-1, that misses inside. Makes him bend back out of the way. Again, like I said, Beresford able, get guys on base first and second. Not many to third, but Anderson just has a way to get out of these jams. And the 1-1 swung on, popped up. Maybe a long run for Foster, and he will not reach it, and it's a foul ball. Again, that's a tough play for the first baseman, as he's got to kind of run straight back and then angle himself off, and going right over his head. That's just a tough play, but Carter Foster gave it a good look over there and just unable to track it down. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count here. 2 outs. The 1-2 from Anderson. Swung on, fouled. And Martz stays alive in the at-bat. Fights off a tough pitch there to keep himself in it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded to short. Going to get past shortstop Schroeder. And Fickbohm comes around. He's going to score as center fielder Littau has trouble handling the ball. Bob Zine advances to third on the mishandle. Fickbohm scores from second. And Martz is on with an RBI single to give Beresford his second run. This is kind of what they did yesterday. Not as big of a deficit, but they waited until about the 4th inning to start scoring runs and see if they can make the magic happen again. First pitch to Alec Austin is in there for a strike. Austin 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out. The 0-1 swung on, hit hard, but fouled down the left field line. He's done that a couple of times today. Just out in front of it. No balls, 2 strikes here to Alec Austin, number 5. Austin playing first base today. The 0-2 swung on and fouled back into the net. Again, he stays alive in the at-bat. Runners on first and third for Beresford. Aiden Bob Zine on third. Tucker Martz on first. And the 0-2 from Anderson. Swung on and missed. And Austin goes down swinging for out number 3. And Anderson, again, escapes a jam, gives up 1. They leave 2. After 4.5, 6-2 Winter-Colome. Coming up for Winter-Colome be Calhoun, Craven, and Foster. And we'll have the bottom of the 5th inning when we return to Lockhurst Field after this break.
Learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
And we're back here, bottom of the 5th inning. We've got some changes being made here, it looks like, for Beresford. Evan Hake is coming into pitch. Hake was the designated hitter, so won't really change any of the batting order, but it looks like we've got some defensive changes. I'll see if I can figure those out for you. Winter-Colome's going to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. They're going to send Calhoun, Craven, and Foster to the plate. Quickly find Beresford here. Number 2, Tucker Martz. Martz is still at 3rd, so that one hasn't changed. Number 12, Ashton Overly. Overly was at 2nd. He's now at shortstop. And to me it looks like number 5 is Alex Austin. He has moved to second base. And at first base, number 3, Aiden Bob Zine. He was at shortstop. So just a little reshuffling here, looks like, of our infield. Short went to first went to second went to short. Looks like the outfield is probably still the same. But the big change for Beresford is the new pitcher, Evan Hake, is going to come to the mound. Again, he was the designated hitter for Beresford, so that will not change anything with the batting order. The batting order will stay the same. Just the pitcher, Ethan Bob Zine, is out of the game. And credit to Bob Zine. He didn't pitch all that terrible. He came in a tough spot in the 1st inning and was able to, for the most part, keep Winter-Colome in check. He only gave up 1 run in his time in relief, but we're still 6-2. That 5th inning or that 5-run inning was a big one. Brody Calhoun leading off, and he misses. First pitch misses high. And the 1-0, that one misses inside. 2 balls and no strike. Hake from the stretch. And the 2-0. Now, kind of a modified stretch, kind of halfway between the windup. He stands sideways, but then they take that step back. Kind of a new way. You see a lot of major league pitchers doing it this way. Again, tries to lessen the movement. The 3-0, that's in there for a strike at the letters. 3 balls and 1 strike. And Evan Hake in the game in relief of Ethan Bob Zine. 3-1. Misses low, and Calhoun draws the leadoff walk to begin the 5th inning. Carter Craven now going to come to the plate. Craven playing second base. Been on a couple of times. He was hit by a pitch and singled. First pitch is in there for a strike. And Hake able to come back after walking Calhoun, comes back with a strike. The 0-1 swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Winter-Colome leading 6-2. Winner of this game will move on to the championship game tomorrow. Loser will go to the 3rd and 4th place game. The 0-2 swung on and grounded to third. Just foul. Third baseman Tucker Martz made sure he pointed, so help give the umpires a little bit of help there to let them know that he knew it was foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Craven still alive in the at-bat. And the 0-2 swung on and missed, and Craven goes down swinging for out number 1. First strikeout of the game for Evan Hake. Carter Foster now coming to the plate. Foster, the first baseman, reached on an error and struck out, so 0 for 2 today. Brody Calhoun on first base. He walked to lead the inning off. He gets his lead over there. First pitch is in there for a strike. That's going to bring Noah Schoenfelder out. Something with the communication there between pitcher and catcher they want to clear up, so he comes out and has a little chat with Evan Hake to make sure they're on the same page. Foster digging back in, batting from the left side. Runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time. Calhoun almost slides over the base, but does stay on it. And he's there on a stolen base. Calhoun moves himself into scoring position with the stolen base. 1-1, 1 out. The 1-1 swung on and grounded to the right side, or up the middle more. And Oberle is going to make the play. Nice play there by Ashton Oberle. Got Foster by a step. Foster hustling down the line, but Oberle had just enough on it to get him. That's going to bring Camden Anderson to the plate. Anderson doing the pitching for Winter-Colome. So far 0 for 2. He walked way back in the first and scored. First pitch to Hake. Swung on, grounded to short. Oberle over. He's going to make the play. On to first. And not going to get him. It's going to get away from the first baseman. And Brody Calhoun scores on the play. Calhoun hustling around. He scores on the play. Anderson's going to be aboard on the error. He's also going to move up to second. Ball got by Bob Zine. Quincy Phillips, the batter now. Phillips officially 0 for 1. He has walked twice and scored. First pitch is in there for a strike. Evan Hake sat here in the 0-1 to Phillips. That one misses up and away. One and 1 the count here to Quincy Phillips, the catcher for Winter-Colome. Winter-Colome leading now 7-2. The 1-1, that one misses inside. Anderson takes off from second. And I think they were trying to incite a balk there, but Hake quickly stepped off right at the last second. It was wasn't the most graceful of things, but he did step off. 2-1 now to Phillips. Misses high. 3-1 now. Again, Quincy Phillips been walked twice so far and grounded out. And 3-1. Swung on and popped up. Schoenfelder's going to give it a look and make the nice play by the bound by the barrier. That's a tough play there as he's hustling after. He didn't see it right away, but he hustles over there. Winter-Colome does get one. They leave one. After 5 complete, it's 7-2. Coming up for Beresford in the top of the 6th inning, it's going to be Schoenfelder, Hake, and Eide, and we'll have the top of the 6th inning when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And we're back here. State tournament action from Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. Pat Kraus bringing you all the action here. Winter in control so far, 7-2. Winter-Colome, that is. 7-2 here going into the top of the 6th inning. Big difference in the game so far is the bottom of the 1st inning where Winter-Colome put up 5. They sent 10 batters to the plate and able to put 5 across. Camden Anderson still in for Winter-Colome. Noah Schoenfelder going to lead things off here for Beresford. Winner of this game will move into tomorrow evening's championship game. The loser will go to the 3rd and 4th place game, which will be around 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. First pitch to Schoenfelder, misses low and in. And Camden Anderson, that was pitch number 72 through 5 innings, so not a bad pitch count. 1-0, misses low, 2-0. Again, Beresford's had chances. They've had guys on base. They've gotten first and second, first and third, just not able to capitalize and get those key hits when they need them. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. Schoenfelder didn't really agree with that. Lifted his arms up, ball came underneath of him, and then he kind of dropped him in frustration, but must have got the corner, says umpire Dalton Locke. The 2-1, swung on and popped up. That's going to get out of play. Anderson back on the mound, 75 pitches. Here's the 2-2, and that misses low, just low. Now the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. We're in the top of the 6th inning of our first semifinal game. And the 3-2 on the inside corner for strike 3, and Schoenfelder down looking. And he takes the slow walk off the field as he didn't agree with that pitch, but Dalton Locke says it was a strike, and that brings up Evan Hake. First pitch to Hake, swung out and fouled back into the net. Hake had started the game as the designated hitter, and then last inning came in as the pitcher, so nothing changes in the batting order, just in the position. The 0-1 misses. Count now even, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 from Anderson. That misses inside, almost got Hake on the elbow as he spun away from it. Good pitching performances so far from the Winter-Colome pitchers. The 2-1, that misses down and away. 3-1. Yesterday we saw Eden Schroeder throw a complete game, 98 pitch, 7-inning game. So very well done. And so far today, Camden Anderson doing a nice job. 3-1 in there for strike 2. Count now full as Camden Anderson just hits 82. And the 3-2. That misses outside, and that's going to put Hake on first with a 1-out walk. Not many of them happening today for Camden Anderson. 1 out here. Miles Eide now the batter for Beresford. First pitch swing, he hits it sharply up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Latow up with it and fires it back in quickly to keep the runners where they are. Tommy Walth the batter now. Again, I mentioned it before, these 8 and 9 hitters for Beresford, Walth, and Fickbone, they like to swing early. So it would not surprise me here if Anderson puts one across that, Walth is swinging on that first pitch. Quincy Phillips out to talk to Anderson, and maybe that's something he talked about. A lot of times catchers, they remember batters and remember their tendencies and so forth. And, Phillips is a good enough catcher back there that he's maybe telling him, hey, they're going to swing early, so let's maybe start them off with something other than a fastball. Oh, the first pitch from Anderson, and they do just that, and they started off with something different, and not sure they were hoping that ball would catch him in the back. But Walth is aboard after being hit by the pitch, so now Beresford threatening here. Okay, bases loaded, and 1 out. A base hit here from Fickbone go a long way. If you're Beresford here, you don't want to take any unnecessary chances. You still have plenty of opportunities here to score runs. As Fickbone squares but pulls it back. Again, like I said, I've seen that quite a bit with this Beresford team. They like to show that bunt but then pull it back. And Fickbone again, like I said, that first strike is there, and he's all over it. And more often than not, he puts pretty good contact on it. Not usually what you see from a number 9 hitter. The 1-1, and misses inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, Anderson pitched a good game here. 86 pitches through 5 1/3. The 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Fickbone looking to battle here, and the 2-2, that's going to miss. Count now full. Now Anderson at risk of walking in a run with the count full. And the 3-2 swung on and popped up. Schroeder back, Craven back. They both kind of fight over it, but looking at umpire Ace Boucher, they did call infield fly. So Fickbone is retired for the 2nd out. Ashton Oberly now to the plate. Oberly 0 for, looks like 0 for 2. 2 ground outs and a walk. Bases loaded here, leadoff hitter up, so kind of a good spot for Beresford. Pitch down low. They're able to find a way here. And the 1-0, that misses. 2-0. Again, Anderson, I don't want to say he was on cruise control here, but was throwing a pretty good game and kind of struggled here a little bit in this inning. The 2-0 swung on and missed. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. That's going to spin Oberly off the plate. The The 3-1 from Anderson in the dirt, and that's going to walk in a run. Find out where I'm at here. Evan Hake's going to score. Idy will advance to third, Walt to second, and Oberly to first on the walk. And that's going to bring Winter-Colome coach out of the dugout to have a little chat. Anderson at 96 pitches. Now the decision is, I mean, he's only 9 pitches from his limit. He hasn't thrown a terrible game. He's still got a 4-run lead. Maybe this is just an opportunity to kind of just calm him down and say, hey, listen, you got 2 outs. Let's get the last one, get you out of here, and then we'll get somebody else warmed up for the 7th. But we'll see what happens here. Looks like they're calling in the right fielder. Right fielder is, well, it was Mason Beeler. But I think it looks like a Brandis. And we'll get the change here in just a second. Again, Camden Anderson didn't throw a bad game. Just kind of getting to that limit, but it looks like we've got 31, Adrian Brandis. So Adrian Brandis is.
For Winter-Colome is number 31, Adrian Brandis.
We'll get the changes here squared away. I think we've got Adrian Brandis, who came in. It was Jackson Day's spot. Mason Beeler hit. Now Adrian Brandis is in that spot in the lineup. So he will be in the game. He's doing the pitching now. He was in right field. It looks like I think I heard center field was going to right. So that would be Keegan Littau. And then maybe shortstop Aiden Schroeder going to center. And pitcher Camden Anderson goes to short. So hopefully that is all squared away and cleared up. As sometimes it's definitely not like Major League Baseball where there's just one substitution and it's usually in and out. And
So was Brandis in for Beeler? What's that? Was Brandis in for Beeler? 36? Yeah. Coach. So did Brandis come in for Beeler? Beeler pitched in for Dave?
2 down now as we're getting the substitutions all cleared up here. Runners on first, second, third, bases loaded. Adrian Brandis in to pitch. Aiden Bobzine, the batter. Bobzine now playing first base. I think we've got all the substitutions and everything cleared up.
Now batting number 3, shortstop, Aiden Bobzine.
7-3 the score here. Winter-Colome leading here in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch is in the dirt. Nice stop by Phillips to keep Miles Idy at third. And the 1-0, that stays high. 2-0 now. Again, this is kind of what Beresford did yesterday against Wynn. They didn't score many early, and then they kind of just clawed their way back in. And 2-0, that's in there for a strike. Two and 1 the count, 2 outs, bases loaded, 2-1. Swung on and missed. Bobzine swings through it. Count even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brandis looking to come in and get out of this bases loaded jam, only giving up 1 run. The 2-2 just off the plate, counts full. Runners will be off early. Your coaches for Beresford telling them make sure the pitcher goes home. And the runners go, sort of. And swung on and missed, and Bobzine goes down swinging for the 3rd out, and Adrian Brandis comes in and does his job and gets out of the inning. Beresford gets one. It's 7-3 after 5.5. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we'll have Adrian Brandis, Dylan Brandis, and Keegan Littau will have that in the bottom of the 6th inning when we return after this break.
Planning ahead.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota, here at Loch Carsfield. Beautiful Loch Carsfield. Couldn't have painted a better picture here on this partly cloudy day. Blue sky, sunshine. Temperatures are very pleasant. Currently at 75 as the temperature. I don't think you could have drawn up a better day for baseball. So if you're looking for something to do, come on out. If not, keep it tuned here and we'll bring you the coverage. We still have one more game yet today. This is our first semifinal game where Beresford and Winter-Colome are taking each other on, trying to find the way into the championship game. Winter-Colome in control right now, but Beresford still hanging around. 7-3 score, still within striking distance. Adrian Brandis is going to lead things off here for Winter-Colome. He was a defensive replacement for Mason Beeler, and then came into pitch. He takes the first one for a strike. Evan Hake still in the pitch here in relief. And the 1-1 misses, evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. This spot in the lineup started with Jackson Day and then went to Mason Beeler, and now it's Adrian Brandis' spot. The 1-1 swung on and hit into center. Center fielder back, and he will put it away for out number 1. Good piece of hitting there by Brandis, but just got under it a little bit, and center fielder put it away. I think that's sorry, that'd be Miles Idy out there. That's my fault. I have it written down, just couldn't read my own writing. And Dylan Brandis now in, takes first pitch for a strike. Hey, Brandis had himself a pretty good day today so far. A couple hits, reached on an error. So officially 2 for 3, also with a run scored. The 0-1's fouled straight back. Again, he doesn't get cheated when he swings. Got himself a nice swing, good bounce, good extension, as I said earlier. And the 0-2 swung on, chop foul, good control of the bat there to be able to reach out and slap that one foul, stay alive in the at-bat. Again, Beresford trying to get out of here with no runs here for Winter-Colome, and they'll have one more chance at the top of the 7th inning. And the 0-2 swung on, hit hard into center field. Miles Idy back. He's still going, and he makes an outstanding catch in center field. My goodness. Brandis puts a charge into it. Idy running straight back, catches that ball right over the top of his head. Great play out there in center field. Can't take anything away from Brandis as he put a charge into that, did what he's supposed to do, but tip of the cap out there to Miles Idy for an outstanding catch. He ran a long way for that ball, able to keep his eye on it, track it down, and put it away for the out. Keegan Littau now batting for Winter-Colome. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. First pitch was in the dirt, got by for ball 1. Now count evened up here, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Maybe that'd be the little spark that Beresford needs. The 1-1 misses high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, the relief pitchers for Beresford have done a pretty nice job, only surrendering the 2 runs since the first inning. 2-1 grounded to third, just wide. If you look at the scoreboard since the first inning, take the first inning out of it, and Beresford's winning 3-2. But can't do that. Got to keep all innings in play, and with that 5-run first inning, that gives Winter-Colome the 7-3 advantage. The 2-2 misses low and away. 3-2 now. 3-2 is the count to Keegan Littau. Littau's been out a couple of times, single and a walk. Scored a run and struck out. That's been his day so far, kind of a little bit of everything. And the 3-2 misses high. And Littau's going to draw a 2-out walk. Going to bring Aiden Schroeder to the plate. Aiden Schroeder batting. Again, he's also been on a couple of times, run scored. Flew out to the right fielder in his last at-bat. Littau gets his lead over at first. First pitch from Hake. Misses high. Hake just leaving everything up a little bit. I'm not sure if he's frustrated with himself or if he really thinks that that pitch is a strike, but it hasn't been a strike all day, so the 1-0 in the dirt. Good stop by Schoenfelder. Keeps the ball in front to keep the runner Littau at first. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Winter-Colome looking to find some more insurance runs here. The 2-0 swung on and grounded to short. Oberle takes it himself to second to force out Littau to end the inning. That'll end the inning for Winter-Colome. Doesn't get any. They leave one after 6 complete. It's 7-3 Winter-Colome. Last chance for Beresford. Coming up for Beresford, it'll be 3-4-5. It'll be Martz, Austin, and Schoenfelder, and we'll have the top of the 7th inning when we come back to Lockhart Field after this break.
In times
To keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here,
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota, where we are hosting the 2024 Class B Junior Legion State Tournament. Top of the 7th inning here. Adrian Brandis still in relief. First pitch there to Tucker Martz is in there for a strike. Last chance here for Beresford, being the visiting team. They trail 7-3. Trying to find a way to claw back into it. The 0-1's chased upstairs. Count now even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Batter here is Tucker Martz. Martz has been the third baseman here for Beresford. And the 0-2, that misses low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Brandis came in relief of Camden Anderson, who threw himself a pretty good game. And the 1-2 swung on and missed. And Martz goes down swinging for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 5, the first baseman, Alec Austin.
Alec Austin now coming to the plate. Austin struck out in his last at-bat. First pitch from Brandis. That misses down and away. Austin, big kid back there. He digs back in. Adrian Brandis from the wind, the 1-0. Swung on and grounded to third and foul as Dylan Brandis hustles after it, but out of his reach and foul. So 1-1 the count even. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And the 1-1, that misses up and away, 2-1 now. Again, Brandis, one of those that, from the looks of it, doesn't have overpowering stuff, but throws it across the plate. The 2-1 misses inside. Now 3-1 to Alex Austin. And the 3-1 swung on and hit hard, foul. Again, Austin a little frustrated with himself as out in front of that pitch, way out in front of that pitch, as he turned on it and fouled it right over to the Winter-Colome dugout, which is on the third base side. And the 3-2 swung on and lifted into center. And looks like Schroeder puts his hat up to shield the sun as he puts it away. Nice play there by Schroeder. Noah Schoenfelder, the batter now. Schoenfelder officially 1 for 3. Singled and scored back in the 4th. Reached on a fielder's choice and struck out. First pitch grounded over here. Anderson, oh, tough hop. As that pitch had that ball had some top spin on it. I think they're probably going to give that one a hit, yeah. That ball had some serious top spin, and once it made that second bounce, it took off, and Anderson was not able to even get a glove on it. So Schoenfelder aboard with 2 outs. And number 15, Evan Hake, is the batter. Hake started the game as the DH, and now he is in as the pitcher. The 1-0 swung on and fouled straight back. Again, Adrian Brandis came in relief last inning of Camden Anderson and just doing his job. He's throwing strikes and getting outs, which is what you hope to see from your relief pitchers. The 1-1 misses up and away. 2-1 the count now, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning, Beresford's last chance here. Looking to find a way to stay in this game. And the 2-1, that misses in. 3-1 now. Again, Beresford's got to come up with 4 here in the top of the 7th to force this to the bottom of the 7th. Tough order to fulfill here with 2 outs already. And the 3-1 is in the dirt, but those types of things are going to help, as Schoenfelder will advance to second and Hake will take first on the walk. Miles Eide is going to come to the plate. Eide has a couple of hits today, 2 for 3, 2 singles. And looks like we're going to have a pinch runner over at first base, 16 for 15. Gage Schoenfelder will be running for Hake. Gage Schoenfelder now the runner at first. First pitch to Eide is in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Again, Eide made himself a nice play back in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 0-1's hit hard in the center. Schroeder back. That's going to get over his head. One run's going to score. Schoenfelder coming around. He's going to score. Eide coming around third, and he's going to slide in safely on a 2-out, 2 RBI triple for Miles Eide. Happens often where you see a guy make a nice play in the field and then get an opportunity at the plate and come through. And just like that, again, Beresford not going away. 7-5 our score. Tommy Wolf, the batter now. He swings at the first pitch, sends it into left, and all that excitement is for naught as he flies out to the left fielder to end the game. But Beresford made it interesting as they score a couple. Winter-Colome will advance to the championship game, and Beresford will fall into the third place game. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll do a quick little recap of this game and a preview of the next game. And we'll do that here in Groton after this quick break.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
And welcome back to Groton, South Dakota, Lockhart Field. Team's just finishing the handshake line. Good game there. Ended up being a good game as Winter-Colome was in control for most of the game. However, Beresford, again, just like they did against Wynn in yesterday's ball game, they hung around and hung around. I mean, the Beresford relief pitchers did their job. They only surrendered 2 runs after the first inning, and the hitters came through scoring 5. However, Winter-Colome put up a 5 spot in the bottom of the first inning, and unfortunately for Beresford, that is the difference in the ball game. So, but in that top of that 7th inning, Miles Eide kind of decided he didn't want the game to end quite then. He hits himself a big 2 RBI triple to make it a 7-5 game, and then unfortunately that excitement was short-lived as Tommy Wolf swung at the first pitch and fly it out to the left fielder to end the game. So with the win, that's going to put Winter-Colome into the championship game tomorrow, where they will meet the winner of our next game, Lennox and Martin. Beresford with the loss will move down into the third place game. Schedule for tomorrow is as this. 12:30 will be Clark and Groton for the 5th place game. 30 minutes after that will be Beresford and the loser of Lennox and Martin. And then our championship game will be Winter-Colome and the winner of Lennox and Martin. So one more game yet today to decide who's going to be playing where tomorrow. And then tomorrow we'll have 3 games. This game here will probably be starting right around the 5:30 mark. So we'll be back here in Groton at Lockhart Field around 5:30 to do starting lineups, a little pregame. And we'll bring you the action here in our final game of day number 2 at the 2024 Class B Junior Legion Tournament. Again, thanks all the sponsors that you see scrolling across the bottom as they make this possible. And again, to our Baseball Softball Foundation for all the hard work that they've done. And of course, can't leave out the grounds crew as they're out doing their jobs right now, getting the field drugged and prepped and chalked and ready to go. Done a nice job here all weekend. So, but again, Lennox and Martin will begin our coverage here around 5:30. So tune back in if you're able to, and we'll bring it to you live here from Lockhart Field. This is Pat Krause bringing you all the action. We'll see you in about 20 to 30 minutes.